Download the BCSN Plus app today. Local sports all the time. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Discounts may apply.
It is not every day we welcome both a head coach and a four-time national champion into studio. Bowling Green track and field head coach Scott Wisniewski. Coach, thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, first off, the winter season just wrapped up. I want to put up a full screen here, a graphic that has every single record that your team broke this past season, and it came in only your second year as head coach. What was the change? What sparked from your first year as a head coach to now to allow you to break all these records?
It's the off-season program. So we had a chance to run a legitimate off-season program this year, a lot of weightlifting, a lot of plyometrics, things like that, and the kids really bought in. So, I mean, I can just set it up, but it's totally up to the kids. Like, they have to buy in order to do those things, and they did a great job of working hard, and you can see just this is the success we had over the indoor season. Like, it was pretty fantastic. The kids are excited, and it helps us roll into the outdoor season that way.
And I know you spent a number of years as an assistant before becoming a head coach, but did you learn anything last year in year one that you brought over to year two to allow you to have this success?
Oh, so many things. Year one, you just want to do everything, and like you think that it's going to be this great, big, grand thing, and you have all these ideas, and then in the end, you just realize that you got to make it fun for the kids. Like, you got to keep it interesting, things like that. You know, track is hard, track is training, track is always training, and it's, you know, it's just one of those things where my second year now, I just have a lot better idea of how the kids and I can do workouts together and things like that to make it more interesting, or, you know, things that the kids can just buy into. And so that was a big thing for me in the first year to the second year.
And on the sprinting side, you guys are young, but when it comes to mid-distance, long distance, you have some guys you could lean on, Eric and Sam in particular. Talk to me about their growth and how they can grow as leaders, especially leading into the spring season.
Yeah, Eric, he's a senior for us this year. Like, he does a great job of just leading, setting a great example, and doing what a senior is supposed to do. You know, taking charge of that group and going about that way. Sam, he's a little bit quieter, but he leads by example. Like, he's a great kid during workouts. He's never slacking off. He's always working hard. He's pushing everybody else to try to get up to where he's at. He's going to have a lot of success for us over the years, and his sophomore year, I think, is going to be really exciting for him.
And on the girls' side, you have Julia and Kate, two people who are among the record holders that we just showed at the beginning of the interview. Talk to me about them and their growth and how they can also be leaders on the girls' front for your squad.
Yeah, Kate was part of the 4x8 team and the 4x4 team. Julia, she set the 200-meter record indoors. Kate had a great season for us as a freshman last year. She really led the way in terms of scoring points and helping us, you know, get up there in terms of the rankings at meets. And Julia, she's been working hard. She's dedicated her offseason to track this year, and she's made some big improvements. And hopefully that's going to carry us forward and, you know, setting those examples and being that way. So.
Bowling Green track and field head coach Scott Wisniewski. I have to remind you guys again, count it, four-time national champion. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yes, thank you for having me.